What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Nikolai Espresso and welcome to another Advanced Warfare video here today on my channel. This one I am unbelievably excited to bring you guys because the subject matter is something that I absolutely love and I honestly can't hold it in. This one I'm hoping it can turn your heads a little bit. Despite being nothing more than speculation, it seems like the dots are starting to connect and fall into place. I do know that I also just did a co-op video yesterday regarding one of the newest promos for the franchise, but this one I have only seen one other person cover so far, that being 9 Lives, Legit Meow, whatever you know him by. So as much as I wish as I could take full credit for this video, I can't really do that. So let's get right into it. What am I talking about with all this co-op mode in Advanced Warfare? I'm talking cyborgs or zombies. While yesterday I would have told you that zombies is completely out of the question, and still kind of would today, I had a little bit of added interest in there from what I read regarding our co-op mode. So honestly, I think that we should just start from the very beginning. Monday, August 4th, 4chan got some interesting discussion regarding Advanced Warfare. Now, for those of you guys that aren't familiar with 4chan, it's a free-to-post forum site with the option to remain completely anonymous, which, by the way, I wouldn't suggest browsing through the categories around family or working colleagues because the site can get a bit wild. But the point being, you can get any news, information, or fake ideas across without ever having to worry about any repercussions. Now, this user in particular claimed to be a developer working for Sledgehammer and said to ask him anything about Advanced Warfare. Now, of course, we have no idea if he is legitimate or not, especially because of some of the distasteful things he said about Activision and the other fellow developing studios. But hey, if you're legit and you have no chance of being compromised and feel a certain way, go ahead and express it in as vulgar or calmly of a fashion as you feel necessary. Now again, because we have no credibility as to this guy, how can we trust a word that he says about our co-op mode? Well, a very valid point and argument there that you make if you are saying that, but I'm going to tell you a few things that he mentioned before we get into the co-op portion of the video. This user mentioned numerous things from the multiplayer portion of the game, such as when he was asked about camos on guns. He said, right now all camos are on randomly dropped weapons through gameplay. Those are mostly cosmetic differences with minor stat differences, +1 damage and -1 fire rate, for example, but look a lot better than just normal camo skins. For example, one of the SMGs has a Tommy gun skin. Someone followed up asking if challenges will be able to unlock camos like normal, similar to previous Call of Duty titles, to which the user replied, challenges are still in the game and will unlock some stuff, including attachments and basic weapon skins, but the unique weapons are randomly dropped and are visually better upgrades than just the weapon skins from the past couple of games. Next, he got asked about stopping power and a personal UAV, to which he replied that stopping power isn't in this, much less perks compared to Ghosts. One of the new abilities is the personal UAV that could be on par with the heartbeat monitor, though it's not that good right now. So I'm assuming that that personal ability is the Ping Exo ability. And finally, someone asked if there would be a Moab or Nuke or some sort of support streaks of any kind, and again, our anonymous friend had the answer. To that, he said, no and kind of. Each kill streak, score streaks in this one can be upgraded to work differently, but it costs more points. UAV and turrets can be upgraded to be a support kill streak, but it takes like 10 more kills to get. Okay, alright Jordan, why are you telling us things he said that we already know about the game? We saw this stuff at the multiplayer reveal already. And that right there is where I'm going to stop you. That's exactly what I want you to say, because this user and the entire thread took place on August 4th. Like I mentioned before, our multiplayer reveal, that didn't happen until the 11th, an entire week later. So either this guy was super lucky and hit the nail on the head guessing at extremely random and specific questions and answers, or he has some real insight into the game, whether it be from a developing standpoint or having an ear to the studio door. That doesn't really matter. Right now, I am quite intrigued as to what there is to be said about the co-op mode, because right now, I'm trusting his word a little bit more than I was when I went into this thread skeptical. So when our friend started to talk about the co-op mode a little bit, he said that survival mode has always been done in the last 3 months of every Call of Duty. It won't be a full-fledged zombies mode like Black Ops 2, but a couple rounds during survival. Now, when he was called out about the fact that being developed in the last 3 months, he then followed up by saying, it's basically done, but it's not fun yet. The idea gets put in place, but no one really works on it until campaign and multiplayer are done, because that's what most people care about. That right there, that actually does make a lot of sense. The amount of people playing the multiplayer compared to the amount of people playing the co-op modes in games is extremely tilted in terms of an even playing field. So he finally said it's still being worked on and decided on, but right now it's waves of normal enemies. Pretty boring, to be honest. Zombies are being heavily talked about though. Now, I know I'm overloading you with quotes and it's a lot to process right now, but was that really just the term zombies that we heard from a guy who gave information out that no one else had a week before it was revealed? We know for a fact that Sledgehammer is making it their complete mission to please as many people as possible and reconnect with the fans of the series in order to give some more good name to it. So, could this be possible? We've seen so much outcry on Twitter and YouTube and everywhere about wanting zombies. Now, while it is still a Treyarch thing, it's also an Activision thing, so it's not out of the realm of possibilities in my mind. And I just want to take this a step further before we end this video here today. Let's say zombies was referring just to the idea, a horde mode or waves of enemies that behave like these zombies did. Well, isn't it convenient that as of the 20th of this month, GameInformer detailed the addition of Raven Software in the credits of Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. Maybe you guys know Raven for some of the recent work in the Call of Duty world. Call of Duty Online, the game that has cyborg zombies. So yes, that is Raven, and how convenient is it that they're now being listed for credit in developing some unnamed portion of Advanced Warfare? I think the dots are starting to connect here, and man, oh man, will September tell us a lot. We've got a lot to learn in a short period of time still, but that has been my time, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you guys so much for watching. As I always say, this is only speculation. None of this in any way, shape, or form is in fact confirmed. This is just some food for thought, some interesting stuff that we have seen coming out of the Call of Duty community, and some stuff that we can think about going into September, and a period where we're going to be getting some more information regarding the game. So, if you did like the video, please leave a like rating down below. Any shares to your Facebook, Twitter, and or MySpace if you would like that, always greatly appreciated. If you're new here, be sure to subscribe for the best of Call of Duty Advanced Warfare content. Any new news and information, you guys know exactly where to find it right here up on my channel. Thank you guys once again so much for watching. My name is Nicola Espresso. As always, if you guys are having a great day, I shall see you guys tomorrow. Take care and peace.
Surprise, motherfucker.